Hi and welcome to my magical aromatherapy channel. So I'd like to talk today about when you're making sprays at home. So I've got my sage smudging spray here, and just as an example, now I use hydrosols because hydrosols they disperse essential oils into them because they're made up of plant water. The difference between using a hydrosol and water is that if you put essential oils directly into water, they just the molecules of essential oil, they just glob together. So you'll just end up with the water and then a few globs of the essential oil, and you'll have to shake it each time, and it's more likely to go mouldy because water goes mouldy very quickly. Whereas with a hydrosol, you're looking at a lifespan of 12 to 18 months, and you can also put a little bit of eco preservative in there as well, which is completely natural. So when you're using a spray, you may be making your own aura spray or your own pillow spray or something that's not going to go on this. It's not going to go on the skin. So that means you can use higher quantities of essential oil. So you're going to go upwards in 50 ml of 30 drops. Okay, of essential oil, and you're going to be using that in your bottle. If you're wanting something that you're going to add to the skin, so it might be a perfume oil or even a face spritz. So for example, you might want to use something which is beautiful for the spray. So for example, nettle hydrosol or willow hydrosol are really beautiful and gentle and astringent for the skin. And you may want to add some lavender or chamomile or cypress oil, which is really plumps up the skin and makes it really fresh. So if you're using it for directly on the skin, the quantities that you'll be using are 15 and less drops per 50 ml. Okay, so that's the main difference. With any essential oil, you need to avoid spraying in the eyes, you need to avoid spraying the mouth. I don't recommend ingesting them at all. And one of the I'd say one of the mistakes people make is putting in too much essential oil at first. I would always recommend, if you're tuning into a blend, if you're tuning into a recipe, the thing to do is kind of tune into each individual ingredient and component individually first, so that you've got a sense of its resonance. You may even get a sigil when you tune in, if you journey into that oil or hydrosol, or get a colour or feel something in your body, and then when you bring them together, you'll have a really good sense of what that is as a synergy. Okay, because when essential oils come together and they create a blend, which is why you need the hydrosol as the binder. If you're making a spray, or if it's to go on the skin as an oil, then you're going to use a carrier oil. It's kind of like if you've got lemon and sage, the lemon and sage modules will bind together and create a new synergy because they're alive, you know. And so if you really tune into what are you bringing together, and then use your intention to bring those elements together as well. So for example, I'm asking the cedarwood to bring some grounding to this blend, to bring some earth element, and you may be asking rosemary, for example, for a fire element into your blend, to bring life, to bring spark, to bring energy, to bring memory, to remember. Rosemary is often used to remember in ancestral healing as well. If you're wanting a deep healing calm for a situation, or love for a situation, chamomile and geranium are beautiful oils to use, and you're asking the chamomile and geranium to be in this blend, but also have that kind of circularity around the whole situation, like a living aura that heals with its love all the way around a situation. And that's particularly useful for altar work as well. And having a spray on your altar to connect is a really beautiful practice as well. Hope that's really useful. Post under here if you have any comments, or you'd like me to make a video about anything else in particular, and I'd love to do that for you. Lots of love.